Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. It has been a long time since I've actually done an intro or outro for this game. I was trying out just bleeding the episodes into each other without doing like a recap or anything like that, just to see how it would feel. I'm still trying to find my footing with commentating and stuff like that and see exactly what I like and what I don't like. And I do actually kind of like the intro and the outro thing. It gives you a bit of a recap. And it also jumpstarts my ability to commentate. Like, for some reason, the intro kind of tricks my brain into going into commentary mode, which is like a difficult thing to to do, believe it or not. For those of you who have recorded stuff in the past, you probably know what I'm talking about. But for those of you who haven't, it's not as easy as it seems, unfortunately. So yeah, we're going to be looking around here in Sasso. We have a couple of things to do here. We need to find out who in Sasso works with copper. We need to find out where the Counterfeiters get the Quicksilver, and we also need to speak with Ulrich. We'll probably go speak with Ulrich right away. I was actually sitting right here. Can I have a sit down next to you, Ulrich? That guy wants some mail.
So, what did Master Pfeiffer have to say?
I consulted him and we definitely have a starting point.
Tell me more.
Master Pfeiffer found out they need copper sheets for the core of the coins and Quicksilver for the the other part?
Nice try.
I see. They have such materials at the monastery.
Exactly. That's why I'm interested in the local forges.
Yes, that is good. Yesterday, I heard people from the craftsman's yard by the monastery complaining. They said they could not sleep at night because the blacksmith works all the time till dawn.
I see. That's certainly worth asking about.
That's a hand.
Have you heard anything else?
You said they use Quicksilver. There is a painter lodging here who is painting the church in Ujits. I heard him complain also. He said that he went to the monastery for Quicksilver and it was all gone.
Well, that's something to follow up as well. Thanks.
A painter? Talk to Master Fresco, the painter. Can I talk to you again, Ulrich? No, just pickpocket. Oh, got a quest marker for the painter. Fresco Master. He's eating some porridge.
God be with you, good sir.
And God be with you too. That's a very fancy vest you got there, buddy.
I hear you've had some problems with the supply of Quicksilver.
Problems? I should say so. For the third time this month they've told me they've none. There's no Quicksilver to be had, they said.
And who exactly are you talking about? Who's holding back the goods on you?
The monastery overseer, or his assistant, more like.
So what did the overseer have to say to you?
Nothing. Apparently he doesn't deal in such trifles. Leaves it all to his assistant, the pompous git.
The overseer's assistant. Continue the investigation in the overseer's office. Who's holding back the goods? We'll go through the lot.
Surely such valuable material can't just vanish. Where can it be?
I wish I knew. Every time I ask for the red paint, there's a different reason why they haven't got the Quicksilver to mix it. Once they said the goods never arrived, and another time that the wagon carrying it was ambushed. Then it went astray somewhere.
And you think they're lying?
Jesus, what do I know? Well, it seems pretty strange to me. 3 times in a row the same thing goes missing. There's bad luck and then there's something else.
Ain't that the truth?
What do you need Quicksilver for?
I don't. They do. To mix up the red pigment for me. I'm painting the church in Ujits. Can you imagine how stupid those biblical scenes look without red?
Not really.
Then be glad you can. My eyes hurt just to imagine it.
That's all I need to know for now.
Ah. But wouldn't you care to buy something before you go? Or play a game? I really need some money. I've been waiting here a while and my stay's getting expensive.
Yeah. I mean, you gave me some information that is going to help me out, so I can throw you a bone here.
Why not? Show me what you have to offer.
Good luck to you.
Oh, wow. Tavern Life. Volume 2. A skill book on drinking and alcoholism. It's kind of funny. And Treasure Map Volume 3. Or not Volume 3, but Treasure Map number 3. I'll definitely take both of these. And you know what? Since you were so helpful, I will take all of your goods. I'll go drop this wine somewhere. I'll probably put it in that little undercroft area, the tavern. Haggle. No. There you go, buddy. Thank you so much for all that information. I'll go put this wine in this chest, I guess. For no apparent reason. I just don't really need it. let's see. Food, cheap wine. I'll drink one, I guess. Move 4 of them. Fine wine I'll keep. Actually, you know what? Henry doesn't drink cheap wine. I think he's above that at this point. Once you get over 10,000 groschen, I think you may be above drinking cheap wine at that point. Okay, what else do we need to do? We need to find out who in Sassa works with copper. We still haven't found that out. Supplying the counterfeiters with copper sheets. It won't do any harm to check out the local forges. And then we also need to go over to the monastery. Whereabouts are the local forges? Will I be able to see them on the map? I think it might be this. Over here. If I'm not mistaken, there's like a big mine area. I remember coming in from the south. Western corner over here once. And I think this is a mine, so I'll go check that out real quick. But first and foremost, let's run over to the monastery because we know we gotta go talk to the overseer's hand. He's gonna know about what's happening with the Quicksilver, hopefully. There's some strange things afoot here in Sasau once again. Everything's always so shady over here, it seems like. That's why I like this town so much, actually, because we're playing a shady character. An archetypal shady character. It's fun, to be that kind of character in a shady place, you know, because you fit right in. Why did I think you were the overseer? The overseer lives up here, I think. There he is. Hey, what are you doing? We actually need, not you, but your assistant. Would that be you? Yes, it would. Ooh. Oh. Would you look at that, too? Another one of those. And a couple of bookshelves. I think I can open these without getting in trouble. Oh, wow. I need that web. Is that stealing? It probably is. Ugh, I better not. Let me just talk to you.
My respects to you.
The overseer's hand.
Do you have any quicksilver in stock?
Who's asking?
I'm here on behalf of the master fresco painter. He said you sent him away empty-handed 3 times already.
Then I don't have any.
That sounds almost as if you don't want to sell it to me.
It's not that I don't want to. It's that I can't.
Weird lighting bug in his mouth. Ooh, you're pretty tough. Don't lie to me. The combat one. Could be charismatic or try to speech him. I think we have to go with the combat route. It's our best bet. Don't lie to me.
Bollocks. Tell me this instant what you've done with the goods.
Nothing! And I'd advise you to calm down. We're on hallowed ground.
You're a fine one to speak of hallowed ground, a lying thief in monastic robes. What next? A whore dressed as a nun?
This is blasphemy!
I'll give you blasphemy. I'm sure you know what our Lord did to the money changers in the temple.
What do you mean?
Nailed it.
You're not going to hurt me, are you?
Tell me what's going on here and I won't have a reason to.
Jesus. But I didn't know anything about any counterfeiting.
For your sake, I hope that's true. Now tell me what's been going on.
I swear, I wouldn't normally do anything like that.
Get to the point.
They came for me at noon, directly to the office. The overseer was somewhere on his rounds. Some night, it was, without a crest, armed. He called himself Sir Jezek, and he had a lackey with him called Rapota, a scruffy fellow with a yellow cape. Always whistling he was. They told me they wanted all the quicksilver we order for the monastery. Of course, I told him that wouldn't be possible.
And then what? Did they threaten you?
Not at first. They tried to bribe me, and when I refused, they started threatening.
God, stop squirming. It's making me uncomfortable.
How did you hand it over to them?
I take it up the hill behind the monastery here. There's a big tree there with a small chapel underneath. Sometimes Rapota is there waiting for me. If not, I leave it there.
A hill by the monastery with a small chapel? Okay.
What did they threaten you with?
They said they know people in the monastery, that they'd have me thrown out and beaten for stealing.
And you had been stealing? I mean, before then?
You know how it is. I work my fingers to the bone and they pay me a pittance.
So they knew about you?
Yes, they knew my name, everything.
Wow.
Very well. Thank you.
Take care now.
No wonder he's squirming. Gotta be paranoid as hell. I feel bad for him. Hopefully we can work this out so he's not being harassed anymore. It doesn't seem like he can take much more. He's working for a pittance. Apparently. So they have a meeting location by the monastery. Go check out the place where the materials are handed over at C on the map. Up here. Okay. Leave the monastery, head into the fields. It is right before the tree line starts. He said this is hallowed ground. I've done so much terrible shit here. Killed a guy, robbed a guy blind. God. Henry does not care about hallowed ground. He's still here. There's the tree line. It's gonna be around here somewhere. Just before it. So like right around here? I think we've gone too far. Yeah, up and over here a bit. Because the path is right there. Got it. There's a camp here. And a shrine or something, apparently? Is that a guy? A camp discovered. New codex entry. How are we still getting codex entries for camps? After all this time. Yeah, that is a guy there. Holy crap. Oh, 2 guys. Okay. Well, this guy looks dangerous. We'll take him out first.
Is that all you've got?
Uh-oh, uh-oh. Other guy woke up. Henry, sword. Why don't you have a... Oh, you have a bow. You're not gonna beat me with your fists. Hey, sword went up for missing. Okay, there you go. Mercy kill? No, I didn't get to do it. I love an old mercy kill. What do you have? Some pretty decent loot. I'm feeling like selling stuff again. For a while there, after we got all that loot, I wasn't like quite feeling like looting anymore, but it's coming back to me now. Woodcutter's axe. Oh, I love that. I like that a lot. It's super weak. I bet that looks cool. Let's have a look here. Shall we? Yeah. Can I block with it? Henry. That's not how you use the axe. Let's see your chopping. Hey, that's not too bad. You're nailing it. Too bad you can't take trees down. Be kind of cool if you could. Oh, drop that. I always like messing around with the random swords and stuff in this game. Just to see what they look and feel like. I looted you, right? Yeah. Did I loot? Bow and arrow boy. Where did he even die at? Over here. No, I didn't. An ash hunting bow. 8 and 6. Ooh. 30 better wounding arrows. Very nice. And a burgers. Don't mind if I do, and I'll take your groschen as well. Anything else down here that's worth taking? The hunter's gloves. I have to try to remember to take those. I keep passing them. I notice it while I'm editing that I leave the gloves on people from time to time. They are really worth taking. 0.5 for nearly 200, right? If I'm not mistaken. Oh, well, those are jacked up. 0.5 for 104 is still very good. We have a chest here. No shrine. Are we sure this is the right place? The marker's gone. The materials for counterfeiting were being handed over by a shrine to the south of Sasau Woods. I had a look there and ran into a couple of peculiar mercenaries who were evidently guarding the handover place. Okay, so it was the right location. Not seeing a shrine here. But oh well. Doesn't really matter. I'll unlock this chest. Maybe there will be something that we need in here. No. Salt. Alchemical potions. That's a really rare ingredient there. We don't have a potion that needs it right now. But I might as well start collecting. Whenever I find it. Okay, well, let's head on over to the mining area. South of Sasau and see if those guys know anything about the copper. Yeah, we need to just find out who works the copper. I'm sure they'll know. Birds of a feather and whatnot, you know. They're mining. I'm sure they know what other miners are doing. There's a little cart here. Any loot to be had? No. An accident. Nothing around. Okay. Well, just a map marker, I guess. Here's the mining encampment, I think. There's a tanner. Last time we came by, there was a bunch of people out here. Yeah, definitely a mining area. Let me wander around and speak with the locals who are around this area. See if they know anything. Not seeing anybody working. Not a good sign. Chiseling stone from the looks. Is that marble? Could be marble. You don't know anything by chance, do you?
What do you want?
No, you don't. What do you trade in?
Good luck then.
You're a tanner. Oh no, you're the tanner. You're the tanner's wife, probably. This is really my only lead. I don't know where else we would find people who know about copper, aside from at the mine. Maybe the blacksmith? He might know. Generally, you don't make armor out of copper, though. I'm finding nothing here. Not a single soul that I can talk to. I'm quite far away from the mine now. It's way over there. I couldn't even see where they were staying. The only person over there was the tanner. When we rode into town that one time, though, there was a big group of people standing outside. They're all gone, though. Maybe here? More camp looking. What the hell is going on here? Went to check the bailiff. He doesn't know anything. The scribe. What? Tobias Fayfair's here? Oh yeah, he said he was going to come down. I forgot about that.
Greetings. What business have you?
You look different, Master.
So as to fit in. I don't want it known that I'm in town.
Why?
I don't want to alarm our prey. Gossip spreads quickly, and if those scoundrels learn we're onto them, they'll flee.
That does make sense.
Smart man.
So what have you found out so far?
Not much.
I found out where they get their quicksilver from. You were right, it was the monastery.
It was the only logical explanation.
It changed hands on the hill behind the monastery.
Have you been there to have a look around?
I have, but I didn't find anything interesting.
And have you found out who's behind it?
Someone called Rapita.
Not much, but it's a start. At least it's not a common name. Listen, Henry, I had another thought on the way here. Those counterfeiters have to have a punch die to make the fake coins.
Yes, of course.
That's sophisticated work. There's a man I know who works at the monastery yard, Master Engraver Jerome of Silesia.
You don't suppose that he's...
No, not that, God forbid. I know him well. He'd never do anything like that. But he runs an engraving workshop, so he might have heard something.
Very well, I'll ask him.
But ask with tact. I don't want him getting offended. And I prefer you not to mention me at all.
I'll try to think of something. That's all.
Tact is my middle
Take
name.
care.
Henry Tact. The hell's my last name? Henry of Skalitz. What is my last name? I don't know.
Right up. It's a feast for your
Has it ever
eyes
come
and
up,
your
really?
stomachs. It's hard to resist. You'll
Not
not
really.
find better meat anywhere.
What the hell did he say we were supposed to do? Check out the engraving workshop, and we still need to find out where the copper is being mined from. I'm gonna go talk to... Hey! That looks cool. Unfinished little bridge covering or something. Oda, do you know anything by chance? It's a long shot, but I'm gonna ask him. What about you? I'll ask you both.
Good health.
Copper. What can you tell me? Oh! Oh! I nailed it. Nice.
Do you make anything out of copper, Master?
I do a bit of Damascene decor sometimes. Why do you ask?
I'm looking for someone who could do me some copper sheets.
Well, that's pretty rough and ready work. I wouldn't waste my time with it. But go and ask Zach from the craftsman's yard by the monastery. He's bought up all the copper to be had around here anyway.
Very suspicious.
What can you tell me about the blacksmiths here in Sasau?
Depends which ones you mean. In the town there's Mikesh. He's a decent man and an honest craftsman. And in the yard by the monastery there's Zach. But there's not many good words I can say about him.
Tell me something about Mikesh.
Like I said, he's an honest craftsman, which isn't something you can say about every blacksmith in town.
What about the monastery blacksmith, Zach?
Well, him and me don't exactly see eye to eye. He wanted to buy my business, but I turned him down. Ever since then, he hasn't had a good word to say about me.
Let's go visit Zach then.
That'll be all.
He's the one staying up all night working the forge. I don't need to talk to the armor smith now. I wouldn't think. Let me check. Hey, come on, dude. Oh, you are pissing me off. Something fierce.
Good day to you.
Yeah, you don't know anything. Do I need anything repaired? No, I should probably repair my stuff, though. Everything that I can. Oh, no. Oh, that's not even the crap I'm wearing, I don't think. Piercer's good. Uh-oh, blacksmith kit's gone. Jenda, do you have one of those on you? Miscellaneous. Blacksmith. No. I'll take one of these. Oh. Small one. Okay, I'll take that. Oh, let me grab that tailor's kit. God dang it. Just one of them? They're not even that heavy. Could carry around both. Nothing there. Tailor's kit. Uh-oh. That's gone too far. I'll take that in. We are right by the tailor. And we just got a maintenance level up. Probably level 11, level 12. We have a perk that we can use. Oh, we got a speech level. I think in the last episode. So I can get Troubadour finally. I've always wanted that perk. Right there. Trustworthy middleman, huh? Stolen items from you? Not really interested. You have a 50% higher reputation when you talk to women and a +1 speech bonus. So you can persuade them more easily. And you can avail of bathhouse wenches services for free. That's what I'm talking about. Troubadour, give me that. Why is the music so loud? Give me a second. Oh, I didn't want it to turn off, but it was really loud. Is my volume alright? Yeah, volume's at the normal level that I always have it at. Wonder why it was so loud there. Weird. Head in here, get my jacket fixed up, and then we can head over to the monastery.
Hurry up, I've no...
What the hell did you just call me a beggar, dude? I'm gonna give you a knuckle sandwich if you don't watch your mouth. Thanks. So am I good now? Yeah. I'm gonna go try out my new Troubadour perk at the bathhouse down there. It only saves us 30 gold. Every little bit helps though. And we get a +1 speech bonus with women, I think. Which is pretty nice. We're more likely to be able to persuade women and whatnot. Where is that place? I always lose it. Oh, it's right here. Wow, that took me a while to find. I was like wandering around over there.
What do you want from me?
Why is everybody so mad at me? Come on.
I'm interested in your services.
And what is it you'd like? I'm sure you'll be extreme. Goodbye.
Boom, just like that. No money exchanged. 1 hour. Just to make sure that we're topped up and looking good. want to see if you change your
Good
tone
luck,
when I
then.
talk to you now. No. You
May
won't
the Lord watch
say
over you.
your intro anymore. Now the music is stopped completely. Okay, there we go. It should be working now. It's really fidgety. Whenever you turn it all the way down and then you turn it back up to like 2. Is that too loud? No, that's fine. Whatever, I'm just gonna leave it alone. And then you turn it back up to 2. It doesn't even play music. So you have to like turn it all the way up and then turn it down to 2. It's really weird. So we need to head over here and talk to Zach. He is... check out the engraving workshop. Where's Zach at? That might be him. Zach is the guy who works at the monastery. Engraving workshop. We went up there once. I don't remember seeing anything. Maybe here? Ominous music starts. It's a good sign. Got the latrines. Couple of doors. Uh-oh. Go. Hold on a minute.
Hey, who's there?
Thought that said something. That guy better leave me alone. Okay. He's not in here. How can I get into the monastery?
What do I have to do to enter the monastery?
You have to know how to read and write, speak Latin, and have a letter of admission from the abbot. But most importantly, your soul must be filled with Christian fervor, and you must be willing to lay down your life for our Savior.
Letter of admission. Great.
That's the least of your worries. By the look of you, I'd say your biggest problem will be your lack of zeal, so you won't get the letter of admission anyway. Tell me, are you capable of spending your days in quiet meditation and prayer to our Lord? Of renouncing the flesh and raising your spirit to the service of God?
Dude, I've got Christian fervor flying out of my ass at this point. You better let me in. They're gonna get really mad here in a second. Where is the workshop? Oh my God, I'm very dumb. It's the blacksmith outside. Do I cut all that out? I might. I took a cobweb from up there and that was it. Some guards kicked me out. I had a bounty for like a second and then I hid and the bounty went away. But yeah, there's nothing up there at all of any interest. This guy, are you Zach? No, you're Vitus. And you are Zach.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Do you work any copper here, Master Blacksmith?
Why'd you ask?
I'd want to commission you to make something.
Then you'd best go elsewhere. I never use copper.
That's not what I heard.
What?
I was told in town that you bought all the other blacksmith's copper.
I'm being made a fool of yet again, it seems. Anything else? I still have work to do.
Yeah, give me the fucking copper.
So back to that copper, Master Blacksmith.
What? I thought I told you I don't work with copper.
Watch your tone.
Aha. So back to...
What?
Try again.
That's not what...
What?
I was told...
I'm being... Anything else?
Oh, you're annoying.
What can you tell...
Well, there's Mikesh. He's honest enough, and a fair-hand at everyday things. And then there's Master Otter. He used to have talent, but now he's too old, and too proud to admit it.
Right.
Farewell.
Maybe I'll talk to your assistant. He might spill the beans.
God be with you.
Copper?
Your father says you don't work any copper.
We don't.
I've heard differently around town. They say your father's bought up all the copper to be had.
Are you calling me a liar? Or my father? You're asking for it, boy.
Okay.
You're right. It's nothing to me either way.
Right. So clear off.
I mean, beside the fact I'm here on behalf of the Royal Burgrave Saradze Cobbler, investigating a grievous crime against the Crown.
What? What are you talking about?
I'd let you read my Bill of Authority, but I doubt you're educated enough to understand it.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realise. If I'd known, of course I wouldn't. I mean, you understand, don't you?
Stop prattling, for God's sake, and start telling me the truth. What's the story with the copper at your forge?
You're right. We do make copper sheets here at night.
That bitch lied to me.
So why all the secrecy about it?
Father forbade me to talk about it. I don't know why. I didn't ask.
Who buys those sheets from you?
I don't know. I've never set eyes on him. Father doesn't like to talk about it.
Your father has some serious explaining to do.
I'm so sorry. If I'd known who you were, I'd never have taken such liberties.
Never mind. You weren't to know who I am. You were just protecting your father's business interests like any good son.
Thank you.
No worries. Now get out of my face. I'm gonna punch your dad in the mouth.
So back to that copper, Master Blacksmith.
What? I thought I told you I don't work with copper.
Your son put it quite differently.
What's that? What are you blabbering on about?
Don't be angry with him. I didn't give him any choice.
All right. I suppose there's no point lying. We do make copy sheets here, and I wanted to keep it quiet.
Why?
Pays me good money, and the people I do it for. I wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of them.
Did they threaten you?
They didn't have to. Just by the look of them, I could say I needed to shut my mouth and do what they wanted.
And did they ever tell you who they were? Do you know where to find them?
I know a little. But show some understanding. There's nothing but trouble in it for me. I'll lose the work and be left looking over my shoulder for some thugs to come and burn down my house. Or worse.
If you lie down with dogs, you shouldn't complain about the fleas.
There's no need for threats. We can both benefit here. If I tell you everything I know, you can help me with a certain small matter. One that'll cover up for my loss of earnings.
Okay. I'm down for that.
So what are we talking about?
I recently tried to buy Master Armourer Otto Rabstein's business for my son Vitus, but that old fool wouldn't listen to reason. He said he couldn't understand his legacy being taken over by a clod like my Vitus. Despite the insult, I doubled my offer, but Master Otto still wouldn't budge.
And what is it you need from me?
I thought I'd show Otto that Vitus isn't such a dolt as he thinks, but for that I need someone experienced in combat.
Well, that doesn't sound so bad. What's your plan?
Otto's busy making a very pretty suit of armor for the bailiff. So I was thinking, if we could show that pretty armor of his is absolutely useless, he'd be disgraced.
And how am I supposed to see to that?
Well, I'd reckon we'd arrange a duel of champions with bludgeons. You'll put on Vitus's armor, and Otto will send his champion in that tin shit of his. You invite the bailiff to watch, and Otto will be made a laughingstock in front of everyone.
Then what do I get out of it?
What we already agreed. I'll give up dealing in copper, and I'll tell you everything I know about what's been going on.
This is awesome. Huh, I want the armor. I'll ask about it.
How about if the armor for the bailiff mysteriously went missing?
Jesus Christ.
Okay,
Don't
okay.
even talk about it. Although, if Otto doesn't agree to the duel, it might be the only option.
Exactly. And if you want to wreck Otter's reputation, not keeping his promise to the bailiff could be even worse for him than your idea.
You're right. Do whatever you think fit then. But if the armor gets lost, don't come to me afterwards. I know nothing about it, right?
Of course.
Wait, I want to do the duel, though. Will
Goodbye.
it still let me? Oh, I do have a crime thing. From trespassing. Challenge Master Oda to a bludgeon duel. Or steal the armor. I think we're going to do the duel. And then we'll get the armor after the duel. Should be a bit of fun. But we're going to save that for the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you next time.